Hi guys, welcome to the latest episode of Cricket Draft Insight. For anybody who follows me on Twitter and thinks that I should be camping right now, due to reasons, I'm home a little bit sooner than I anticipated, but at least it means I'm back in time to keep an eye on the cricket ahead of the County Championship, which starts tomorrow. I wanted to remind you how to keep an eye on squad news and the teams to try and enhance your chances of having 11 players on the pitch. To be fair, it looks like Cricket Draft have got it covered really well. If you go on the website, there's a lot of information about injuries, about players who are at the IPL, about players who've been called up for international duty. And last year I was in the habit of just sort of Googling the teams, and normally it would show their Twitter. Even though I wasn't on Twitter at that time, you could see the squad announcement, and at least you could identify the night before if your players were in the squad, had a chance of playing, make some changes. But Cricket Draft themselves have posted some sort of pre-match packs and provided some squad news, and that's really helpful. The other thing I like to do last year, I did touch upon this in a previous video, I find the BBC is the best website for this, but sort of 10:45 to 10:55 or just before 11, if you click on the fixtures, you can see the team list, you can see which players are in the 11, so you can be making last minute adjustments to your team. Now that might be a bit fiddly for some people. You have to absorb a bit of information. I wouldn't want you to mess up your 11 if you were making changes that late, but it is a good way, because you can normally undo your transfers. It's a good way of making sure you've got 11 players on the pitch. Of course, some people might have work commitments. You might not be able to sneak off to your mobile. So if you can look at that squad news tonight and give yourself the best chance of having 11 players on the pitch tomorrow. On that front, been away for a couple of days, come back, there's been a few overseas signings. Now I noticed Northamptonshire, I think they've signed Chris Tremaine, and then he's going to be replaced by Lance Morris. I think Tremaine was maybe 113k, something like that. Morris 90k. Tom Latham has joined Surrey, but I don't think he's coming till later. I noticed that Marnus Labuschagne hasn't yet joined up with Glamorgan. I don't think Michael Nisa has either. And the big one I noticed is Shan Masood. So he's still in 10% of teams. So I think that number might have gone down. I think Labuschagne was only 5 or 6%. So I think people are very clued up on that. But Shan Masood has been called up, as I think a lot of people expected, to Pakistan's ODI and T20 side. So he's not set to play for Yorkshire. One player I think is David Milan. I don't think he's at the IPL. Shea Hope, I knew there was somebody I was missing, somebody really obvious. Shea Hope, Yorkshire have signed, so probably in the middle order there. I think 134k maybe off the top of my head. Not super cheap. Some of these players who've arrived, not cheap as chips, but obviously if you've taken Masood out, you've probably got a bit of money to play with. So yeah, Cricket Draft, County Championship 2023, County Championship Eve. Just keep your eye on the squad news. Do what you can to get as many players as you can. Famous last words, I'll probably have about 8 players playing tomorrow. Mixed bag on the weather front, so I think the general vibe was people were going to hold off on their googlies. Double captain and 12th man is it. I think people are going to save them. I'm on holiday at the moment, so I mean I'll just be checking the scorecards, seeing those points roll in. I think we're headed towards 6,000 players, 6,000 directors of cricket. Lots of people doing mini leagues. Feel free to join mine. So exciting, isn't it? So I hope you're looking forward to it, whether you're going to any matches, whether you follow it online, or however you do. Really looking forward to the County Championship, racking up those points. Wish you all the best. Don't do too well, obviously. I want to finish higher than you, but wish you all the best. Thank you very much once again for watching. How's that?